Andy "Lefty" Cooper. A big, strong, left-handed pitcher, stood about 6'2", weighed about 220 pounds. Big Texan. One of several Texans from the Negro Leagues that are enshrined in the National Baseball Hall of Fame. And perhaps it was his Texas roots that caught the eye of another Texan, Andrew "Rube" Foster, who had formed the Negro National League here in Kansas City in 1920. And this gives you an indication of the forward thinking of Rube Foster. He understood that for his new league to be successful, he needed competitive balance. Perhaps that is why he sought out Teeny Blanc to recommend this young, hard-throwing left-hander to be a part of his Detroit Stars team. Andy Cooper would join the Detroit Stars in 1920, and he would go on to fashion a dominant pitching career, primarily with the Detroit Stars, and of course here in Kansas City with the great Kansas City Monarchs.
I keep on falling in love.
Back now at Southside Park. And Cooper gets the K. And down on strikes he goes. Now 2 out. The pitch. Struck him out.
Andy Cooper threw the entire kitchen sink at you. Great fastball. He threw a screwball. He threw a slider. He threw a changeup, all with great accuracy. And he changed speeds beautifully with the entire repertoire of pitches that he had at his disposal.
I can never stop. Now let me hear it. Come on. We make them want to say it again. Yeah, we make them want to say it again.
Look at Andy Cooper's pitching style. A big lefty with excellent control, strong velo, and a mix of pitches and speeds. Who's he remind you of?
I mean, first names that come to mind for me are Vida Blue and CC Sabathia. A lot of similarities there.
And here is Sellers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Goes down looking. Cooper gets the K on the fastball. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Josh Gibson stepping in now. Cooper delivers. Cooper gets the strikeout on the changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out. Bounce to the left side. Murray throws to first in time. And a couple of quick outs. That clips the corner.
0-1 is the count.
On the ground to third. Fires over to first. 3 up, 3 down.
In 1929, Andy Cooper posted a 13-3 record on his way to helping the Kansas City Monarchs win yet another pennant. Andy Cooper combined great stuff with great intellect. He knew the weaknesses of every hitter he faced, and he knew exactly how to pitch to their weaknesses.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. 2 gone now, and Cooper very close to getting out of this. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Smith, a critical at bat in this game for him. Just missed. With the tying and go-ahead runs in scoring position. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. Cooper threads the needle.
In the Negro League, starting pitchers usually finished what they started. But Andy Cooper was not only superb in the starting rotation, he was equally effective as a reliever. The great Monty Irvin would suggest that Andy Cooper, who holds the Negro League's all-time saves record, would be the closest thing to the closer in modern-day baseball today.
John Smoltz.
That's a great example, Boog. Another bulldog, fierce competitor on the mound, and a fellow Hall of Famer.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Ground ball to the right side. Finds its way through, base hit. Cooper kicks and deals. Ground ball could be two. They get the force. The Eagles down to their last out in this.
Buck O'Neil naturally thought a lot of Andy Cooper. Why? Because it was Andy Cooper, along with J.L. Wilkinson, that helped bring a young Buck O'Neil from the Memphis Red Sox over to the Kansas City Monarchs in 1938. Andy Cooper had seen Buck O'Neil playing in 1937, and he thought very highly of Buck O'Neil. The very next year, J.L. Wilkinson would bring Buck O'Neil over to the Kansas City Monarchs. So Buck always had a great deal of gratitude for his friend Andy Cooper.
Shows, where they at? Sold out.
And now the right fielder, Sellers.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Caught him looking for the K. And he grounds one to the right side. Gets it to first. And that quickly 2 away. 2 outs. Got him. And it's a 3-up.
The Kansas City Monarchs had a litany of great managers. Andy Cooper was one of them. Andy Cooper was a great baseball mind. He knew this game inside and out. And he would take young players like Hilton Smith and sit them down and talk the game through them. Talk strategy. Talk about certain situations. And Hilton Smith, like a sponge, absorbed this information. Hilton Smith would become one of the greatest, most dominant pitchers in baseball history. And if Hilton Smith was alive today, I think he would tip his cap to his friend and mentor, Andy Cooper, for helping him become the great pitcher that he became.
Cooper kicks and deals. Got him! Cooper 2 outs away from slamming the door on Chicago. So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Now it's the second baseman, Little. Right through there for a strike. One out. The tying and go-ahead runs are on here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Cooper inching towards getting out of this jam. Ford, the next to hit. That's in there. Strike 1. That clips the corner. Cooper is just 1 strike away. Ball game. Andy Cooper saves it for Kansas.
Andy Lefty Cooper, who died terribly young at the age of 44. But in that short time that he was here with us, He packed a lot in a tremendous career that included service to his country during World War I. The big, talented left-handed pitcher from Waco, Texas. He dazzled on the mound with an assortment of pitches that kept the hitters off balance. And he also saved a ton of games as a great relief pitcher as well. Andy Cooper was named to the East-West All-Star Game in 1936 when he was 40 years old. Yes, Andy Cooper has rightfully taken his place amongst the immortals of this game in the National Baseball Hall of Fame.